fixing up this old house. It's pretty much devastated. As you can see, it's been pretty much gutted. But today we're going to be trying to replace all this wiring so that once they connect the power, we can be sure that it's not going to short out and burn the house down. Well, this house was treated for mold right after the storm, but Johnny said that even though they treat it, you still can't avoid it because there's just so much moisture down here.
Yeah, there's 9 feet of water in this area of the neighborhood, so the water was above the level of the ceiling during the flood. So everything was completely soaked.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, I think that they actually were living just among the mess for a while until some people came in here and started just gutting the place, trying to fix it up for her, because some of these people didn't really, they didn't really have anywhere else to go. They didn't have anything they could do to fix it.
The city has a thing now that after so long, they can confiscate the house and tear it down if there's no evidence that somebody's working on it. One of the problems they're having right now in some of this area is the rats. You'll have a house that's trying to repair here, like that, and then you have a house maybe next door or 2 doors down, hadn't everybody been back yet. Some of the 9th Ward is still without electricity. So the National Guard's still patrolling in this area. You're probably looking at 3 or 4 murders a day. Yeah. And the population is still only about 2/3 of what it was pre-Katrina. Basically what's left here is, is to encourage the tourism to come back, or people that are doing projects to spend some time and looking and seeing where there may be some help needed. Because a lot of folks, kind of is died in the process. Everything must be all right in New Orleans now. So unless you come down here and see, it's not all right.
And it was surprising to see they would have that city up and running so quickly and then almost neglect the surrounding neighborhoods. So it's probably economy first and people second almost.
I think it's never finished, especially here in the bayou. These people are in such need. A lot of them haven't received help as of now, and because no one has approached them, and I can't approach them because I don't have enough workers or resources. But if we had workers and resources, we could approach these people and help them also. But there's still people living in a home such as this one, actually living in these homes. Now this lady here is not living here. She's living in a FEMA trailer, but we have people actually living in homes in this condition. So we need the help.
It's not a matter of if you're going to have another hurricane. It's a matter of when.
It certainly is humbling to know that nature can prevail over and over again, but at the same time, we know that we can just keep plugging away and we can keep fixing, and hopefully more service learning trips will come down to do more painting.
When it comes down to it, we are brothers and sisters and we need to take care of each other.
The fact that we're very much separated by these people from miles doesn't change the fact that they have a very low standard of living here, and they can't paint their houses necessarily. So it is a joy for us to have traveled this far to work for just 3 days and to paint houses or what other kind of work that may have been done by another group. It's worth it because when they walk into their painted door now, they may experience some joy in that, and they are going to know that there are people that care about them.
The relief effort has only just begun. There's so much more work that can be done, which is so evident just by driving around here. So You can see work and jobs that are just waiting for people to come down here and volunteer.
Even if it's just minor damage, like fixing up, like we're just painting, and that might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people.
The daily life that we're living can be more pleasant with a freshly painted house, and that is what we have helped to give these people, and it is worth every minute of travel.
I've learned that there's a lot to learn because I've seen a lot of people here with a lot less than I have and still know how to enjoy life more than I can.
Since we've been here, it is really, he has opened my eyes to see that his children are everywhere. That may sound very obvious, but still it's something you need to experience. We are surrounded by his children, and his children are suffering in all parts of the world, and this is an example of one way that people can be suffering when they've been under, their homes have been under 6 feet of water, and 2 years later things are still dilapidated.
I think the last estimate is it will take probably an additional 4 to 5 years to clear up what's done, providing no other damage happens meantime.
It's a true godly feeling when you have to come together with strangers that you don't know to help more strangers you don't know. I think that's a picture of heaven, early.